Another day in the Corsa. So today I'm gonna try to get rid of the engine light that I have on the car. I decided to buy Opcom and I got the software. So I'm just going to check why I still have an engine light. It went away for a minute and then it came back. So I'm just gonna scan and see what that is. I'm assuming because the very first issue I had was the coolant temperature sensor. I believe that was what was causing the engine light. I bought a new coolant temperature sensor and I replaced it. But I think I know why I'm getting this error again.
After countless times of trying to connect the car to Opcom, I continuously got this error and eventually gave up.
And just like that, I've failed to even scan the car. But I have. This is because of my battery being low or something. But I have this. This always works. I'm gonna try scanning with this and see what is the issue with that engine light. Whilst we at it, what I'm also gonna do is the headlights. I'm gonna get proper LED headlights with a fan. I'm also going to get that mass airflow sensor because I scanned and I saw that's one of the errors. Um, uh, 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 um, what else am I gonna get? Oh, the handle. So what we're gonna get again today, hopefully, is this. So I'm still using this to unlock my door, so I need to buy this. And I think this is like 100 and something rand. I mean, it's cheap enough to buy it, so I'm gonna get that. The wire didn't really bother me. I wasn't bothered by the pulling of the wire, but whilst we at it and that thing is cheap, then might as well just buy it.
I had saved up 4,000 Rand to specifically spend on the Project Corsa and making it as OEM healthy as possible before I start modifying the car and getting all the other cosmetic stuff that I've always wanted to do on the Project Corsa. The number one thing that was on my list was the battery. So I replaced the battery with the exact same model that was in the car, and this only costed me about 1,495 Rand, which is fairly cheap for a battery, and I could use the new battery as I recently had to ask a stranger to please jumpstart me as I was stuck driving the Corsa at a local shopping center. Next on the list was the airflow sensor, as my diagnostic tool flagged out that this sensor was dead.
Got the massive flow sensor for $100. Nice. 100 rand. Let me show you guys some dingy work that the previous mechanic did. So as I removed this, I just wanted to remove the gasket and put it on the new one. As you can see, this one didn't come with the gasket, so I wanted to transfer the gasket from there to there. And then I noticed something. This sensor is gutted. There's literally nothing in there. So it looks like they destroyed it. Maybe it had an issue. It showed a warning and they destroyed whatever was inside. And this is the new one. I don't understand why anybody would do this. I have no idea why anybody would do this. But anyway, I'm gonna transfer the gasket, this rubber gasket thing, put it here, then go put it in the car. And I will say no to engine error codes on the dashboard. Hopefully the errors will be gone at this point. I don't want to see any engine light on my dashboard. So how this works is it just goes in there, slides in here like this. Please go in. Okay, I might need to use two hands here. Oh my god. No.
I eventually got the sensor and connected it correctly, but I still have a warning that is for the EGR. So the EGR valve throws a warning because we broke the connector back in Johannesburg when we collected the engine. So now I need to replace the EGR valve. Now I don't really love the EGR valve. I would love to do an EGR valve delete, but I can't do that currently. But technically I have an EGR valve delete, so yeah, but that throws in a warning every now and then, which is kind of annoying, but the car drives correctly and there's pretty much nothing when it comes to drivability. It's just the fact that it doesn't recirculate the exhaust back into the engine for emissions sake. Next on the list was the door handle. I was expecting this to be about 150 Rand, but when I got to Govachen, they charged me about 290 Rand for one door handle, which is the driver's one. But I was already at the store, so I just bought it. So when I bought the car, it already had a wire. So I was already opening the car like this. Look, I personally don't mind it. I've been using it for a while. But I mean, so if we getting this car back to OEM spec,
I need to make sure everything works as perfect as it could, as OEM as possible. So I bought this and I'm going to replace this, and let's see if that will solve our problem. So you can see the wire is actually attached here. So when you pull the wire, it kind of uses the tension there to unlatch there. So all I need to do, I actually think the speaker's blown. I think this is the speaker that's blown, but anyway, that's fine. I have to take this wire out, then put the new handle in. Now let's try to do that.
All I had to do was just connect a new door handle pin and then put that release hook on it and remove the wire, of course, and that was all. With the little bit of change that I still had, I decided to then buy the necessities that the car didn't come with. One being a spare wheel, so I bought a Stilly's rim and a tire for only 700 Rand at a local tire shop. I also had to buy an emergency triangle, including a scissor jack and the spanner to replace the tire. So technically, the spare tire compartment was empty and I had to fill it up, as security and safety comes first when it comes to me. You know, I'm a safe driver. Oh, and I also bought some rubber mats as they were kind of cheap. The total for everything was about 780 Rand. And yeah, I think that was well worth it. And this was at a local Chinese market.
That was it for the video, guys. So thank you guys for watching. All the mods have been done successfully. The new carpets have been installed. Well, they've just been put there. I just took the car to the car wash. I just got it back now, and I am happy, man. I'm happy. The project is coming along just fine. The door, I don't have to pull the wire anymore. I can just now open like a normal person. All right. The next mod that's coming on the next video, that'll be dropped in a few days. I'm getting a tint, and I'm also getting some rims. So rims and a tint on the next video. So if you want to see that on the Project Corsa, please like and subscribe. And thank you guys very much for the 4,000 subscribers. Stay tuned, guys.